What's up, guys? Welcome back to Wrestle Relaunch. This is our review of the Super Mario Brothers. I'm kidding.
Oh my
We're,
Jesus
we're, we're not
Christ.
doing. We're not doing that. If Sponge could do the WWE 2K thing 100 times in a row, I can kick us off with a Super Mario movie
you
with
caught it.
this.
You caught me off guard. I did not expect that. I'm not
I
gonna lie.
did. I caught him off guard. I
I
was
was
like,
like,
no, no,
yo,
no, no.
what?
I got this opening, and he goes, no, 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 I don't trust you. I'm like, no, I got this, because he thinks I'm going to trash the trash of this
Well, before we
week's
get to there,
episode.
make sure to get your copy of the deluxe or icon edition of 2K. You can play as Bad Bunny. 2K, please sponsor us. We have 100 subscribers and we've reached our goal. And come on,
Bro,
yeah,
this is the longest freaking shtick that you've been going with for weeks now.
I'm begging 2K, okay? 2K,
Nobody's
please.
listening.
2K,
Nobody's
please.
listening.
Go on Twitter, people. Hashtag 2K sponsor our channel, and we'll literally they'll fly us over to their headquarters. We'll play the game for them, and we'll be like, "Yay, guys! Look at how excited me and Keith are playing this game. War games,
Uh,
war games, war games. Like, come on."
well, I mean, if we're talking about war, then I mean, there's nothing better for what is this episode 23 now?
Episode 23 in one night.
Hell yeah, I got it right this time. Let's go.
Woo! There you go.
Episode 23, we're gonna be talking about war
Whoa.
versus
Whoa.
Whoa. Yeah, see, look, we were gonna do it. That wasn't even planned.
I
You
know
guys
that
are getting
that,
raw, unbridled Spongy T and Villain Anonymous. Like
that shit
hilarious.
was funny as fuck. This is a raw promo right here, okay? Out of our heads promo. We don't even have notes. We never take notes for our show. That's something
Who
special
did
about
the
us.
Who did the woe better? The guy whose wife is campaigning for him to be a champion, or the guy who's literally just selling out stadiums
But here's the
for,
thing.
for his whole interactions with Roman? I gotta say, I'm not the biggest fan of Seth Rollins that there is, so this is gonna be a Spongy T episode. But I will chime
It's
in
not
from.
going to be a spongy tea. It's going to be a both-sided episode. I know you're not the biggest fan of Rollins, and you know I'm a huge fan of fucking Seth Rollins. I'm also a huge mark for Cody Rhodes, and behind me,
We all saw,
I have a
we all
shrine for
saw
Cody
you.
Rhodes
We
behind.
all saw you mark out for Seth Rollins. Oh wait, no, he wasn't even on Raw this week.
Hey, you saw me on TV marking up for Cody and Rey Mysterio, but behind me I have a shrine of Cody Rhodes shit. So I got
It's gonna be really funny because this is gonna be the third video in a row that we're recording right now. But this is the third episode in a row that I get to tell you guys. If he was marking out for Liv Morgan
oh
hardcore
Jesus
in that
Christ.
section,
Here we
sitting
go.
in.
I was right in front of the hard. I was right in front of the hard camera, and you were able to see me the whole night.
Yeah. But
But anyway, forwarded
we're
on.
not on that. We're not on that episode yet.
We're almost there. Ladies and gentlemen. You know, I love Rollins. I enjoy him. Keith says otherwise. I love Cody. Fuck. This is a hard one for me, but I am pretty.
$101 in
I'm more on with Cody on this one more than Rollins. I see what
You
Rollins'
said
issue is.
you said moron.
No, no, you fucking you, you fucking ass. Anyway, with
Uh,
Seth losing, his three matches, what was it? Mania, Backlash, and SummerSlam, or Hell in a Cell.
and
Um,
all those live events where he had to lose to Cody.
like the 55 live event, live
Uh huh.
He says this. I have a quote. I have never had any disrespect towards Cody. The only disrespect I had for Cody was that he tried to come in and steal my spotlight. I shouldn't say tried to steal it. He tried to use my spotlight to catapult himself to where he wants to go. So there's nothing more selfish in the world. Don't let anything fool you. Cody Rhodes is selfish. SOB. He's not coming back for anything but himself. That is a quote that pissed me off reading it. Because
Because Seth Rollins is a fucking he's a crying little.
like here's my thing, before you start going off and rambling and like me when I was really on that blueberry yum yum on WrestleMania, or no, actually when I was fine after Roman beat Cody on Sunday.
You were not fine after Roman beat Cody. You were crying.
Okay, I was not crying. I was really
You
pissed.
were
I
crying.
was okay. Now that is just I don't. That is anyway. It was live. You guys can go check out that live stream and skip to the end, and you can hear that.
And by the way, we bottled up all the tears, and we're gonna be selling them on eBay.
Oh my god.
Spongy Tea WrestleMania Night 2 tiers.
Oh,
It's gonna be 99 cents a bottle.
oh
And
Jesus.
promo autographs, T-shirts, all that
Oh
stuff for you guys.
Jesus. Oh jeez. But listen, like I don't. Seth Rollins had his moment. This is what made me like Rollins. NXT days, Indie days, and all Tyler Black, and also he had his moment. The Authority. He was the world champion. He was the most over, and they put him over excessively until he got injured. Keith, you remember that, right? The Authority, 2014 and 2015, and were his
Sponge,
were his
I'm
years.
I'm gonna say something right now that you're not going to like, and everybody in the comment section is gonna go, "Oh, I didn't realize that."
Continue.
Do you see the level of push and the level of protecting that Austin Theory's got right now?
No, I know where you're going with
Tell me
this.
that wasn't Rollins years ago.
That that was Rollins years ago.
It was the same shit.
It was, and I completely agree. He was the heel. He was a little bitch on on TV, like a little heel, the most overprotected heel. They pushed him to the
Couldn't
moon.
couldn't win by himself. Needed the authority, but we got Sting out of it. We're not getting
Whoa,
anything
whoa,
out
whoa!
of.
We're not skipping there. We're not skipping there yet. We don't talk
We're
about
not
that.
getting. No, I'm saying we got Sting out of the whole goofed up Rollins situation and needing to be the face of the company. Like the company was going so bad, you had the guy who was never here to come in and be like, no, 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 we got to change this shit.
But moving forward, they gave this guy the main event of WrestleMania win, cash in, probably the best cash in, and like fucking after that cash in and before that cash in, because they were pretty whack before and after if you really look at it. Like last
and
year,
now they give him ridiculous outfits and goofy boat shoes.
no, they
Come
give him a
on.
shit ton of money. They give him a shit ton of money to buy that expensive ass clothing. So he shouldn't really be bitching. And he already had that big spotlight, and he still is a really over person. Stadiums, arenas are singing his song during his matches. Even when the song is over, Rollins has been over and has had his giant peak time. That it's
You know
really
why Rollins is mad, right? You know why Rollins is mad.
because
If you were sitting there and listening to the WrestleMania crowd and listening to the Raw After Mania crowd, every single time that Cody came out, they were singing his theme song, and then when fucking Seth came out, they were singing that part of the theme song over and over and over again. People know every single word to Cody's theme, and they sang it louder than they sang fucking Seth's theme song. He's jealous. So he's got his wife going behind everybody now and be like, "Oh, Seth should be a world champion." Yeah, okay, Becky, that's why you're not a world champion right now, because you have two-dimensional views.
yeah, and I don't know why his
Nobody needs their wife to complain for them. Nobody likes it when Moxley does it. Nobody likes it when Rollins does it. I don't hear Roman's wife saying anything.
And I don't know why
Like,
he's so mad about that. He was the one that had to help catapult Cody back. Like, I give props to Cody.
Cody, Cat-
Home.
Cody catapulted himself back. Like when you
Yeah,
saw that heck and that bruise in Hell in a Cell, and he still went for 20 minutes. Fuck that, bro. That is one of the best in the business at that point.
and listen here too. Cody literally got left from Stardust, went to the Indies, went to Impact, went there, went here, helped start AEW, rebuilt himself, made himself a bigger star than what he was at Stardust. Get it? Bigger star than Stardust.
So I don't want to go too meta with this, but you remember that last video that we just recorded
Not really, but I'll try to.
where Dax was talking about the biggest names in wrestling in the world? I didn't see Seth Rollins' name anywhere, but I saw Cody's name there.
Cody and Roman were the WWE ones in that
Cody,
quote.
Roman, Brock, and Logan Paul.
Logan Paul was in
Logan
the.
Paul, the guy who fought Seth at WrestleMania and lost to Seth at WrestleMania, is still a bigger viewed name in WWE than Seth Rollins. Like Seth Rollins is not doing anything for the people. Like you have a ton of kids in the crowd singing along with his theme song, but he does the same six moves every day, every fight, and only like two of them are safe. So
Uh,
I've got nothing for Seth Rollins in this argument. Like Cody by far. Cody left, started another company, kick-started that company, and then left that company to go back somewhere else. Like, come on, guy.
yeah.
Like, Cody didn't even know if he was going to be welcomed when he came back to WWE. You saw that whole thing before WrestleMania last year, the little 24/7 thing when they were getting him ready and they were you know covering him and ushering him into the building secretly. Like he didn't know if they were going to welcome back. And as soon as the music started playing and the crowd went nuts, he goes, oh shit, that's for me. Like they remember me.
And there you go. And moving forward from there, this also Cody revealed himself in an interview that Rollins and him almost had a real life, not a real life. They almost had a fist fight in backstage due to this real life issue, beef issue, whatever you call it these days.
In the last few years, you've had these confrontations where Seth said something about somebody in the back. They didn't like it. Seth and this guy almost fought. Seth said something about this guy in the back. He didn't like it. They almost fought. Seth went on to fucking trash CM Punk on that fucking red carpet that he was on that one time. Like, Seth Rollins has nothing to say about anybody because he thinks he's the center of the universe. He's never been good. I've never seen him as anywhere near good in this company. He does whatever he wants. They give him a spot on the card. He takes his spot on the card. He puts over somebody, which he should finally be doing because he was protected the whole first 93% of his career. Like, bro, do something.
Yeah, Cody said that he would rip Rollins' eyeball out.
Oh my god, with the fucking eyeball shit. Like, being part of the whole eyeball shit with Rey Mysterio,
No, 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 no,
I've
no,
got
no, no, no.
no,
Oh,
I've got no respect for Seth Rollins.
well, you can't really blame him. That I don't think that was really his
No, that's
idea.
some AEW shit right there, and I have no respect
But
for it.
but that I don't think that was really was his idea. That was during the Dark Vince pandemic times. But anyway, he said he would rip his eye out in the fist fight. So there's
I don't think Seth could take Cody in a fist fight. I just don't.
I wonder. I'm kind of curious. I wish I could see that, but not in like a negative way. You know, like curiosity you get.
Yeah, anybody who has older siblings out there knows that you're getting thrown to the ground by your older siblings, especially if they're wrestling fans. How do you think Cody grew up with Dustin as his brother and Dusty as his father? Come on now. It's like the Hearts. When you train in the Heart Dungeon, nobody's taking you in a fist fight, bro. I don't care.
Yeah, and apparently he's on April 3rd, my birthday. Cody said that they did not really, not on his birthday. It was reported when it came out, the interview. He said that him and Rollins don't really like each other.
I wouldn't like Seth Rollins either. So you know what? Good on you, Cody. You get 100 points from me. You get 100 Wrestle Relaunch points from me.
And that's all. And also, I didn't like what Rollins said at the Rumble about CM Punk too. That pissed me off too. And I'm a huge Rollins fan, but when he said, "Oh no, Phil, stay away. You're a cancer,"
Yeah, he said the same shit that Jericho said.
yeah, that pissed me off.
Is that even a little bit of a coincidence to you that he said the same shit that Jericho said, knowing that Seth and Jericho are like best friends?
Like that
Come
fucking.
on.
So yeah,
Because Seth is friends with all the guys in the elite because of Up, Up, Down, Down.
mhm.
Like, which side did you think he was going to take in all this? Seth never liked CM Punk because Seth will never be CM Punk. Seth doesn't like Cody because Seth will never be Cody. Seth's never going to go off and fucking create a wrestling company with a whole bunch of people. Like, the fuck?
So that is basically that, and that's funny too. It came back. It came out a year later about all this stuff. Well, you know what?
So,
Can we give him points for this, Keith?
no.
No, no. Listen. This
His wife's hot. He gets points. That's it.
hold on.
What?
Give Cody and Rollins points here for their professionalism. They didn't like not like. Let's compare this to AEW. Did you see any of these people get suspended? Did you
No,
see any
because he's a
favors here?
grown ass man and didn't fist fight and didn't storm into somebody's locker room and start throwing punches. But I'm sure Seth will do that next.
Did you see anyone favor one of the wrestlers? I think they're both getting equal TV treatment right now. So I
Well,
wouldn't
it's
say
funny. Cody's getting the TV treatment, and Seth was kept off of Raw this week. So I don't know.
no. He didn't make it, dummy. Travel issues.
Okay, whose fault is that? He
The
didn't leave the country.
the rain in Seattle.
He
the
didn't leave
the
the
rain in
country.
Seattle. No,
Driven.
actually, most of the wrestlers went to the UFC too. Whatever the fuck, they flew from Oregon, or they flew backwards first, and then it came for some reason.
You realize if they weren't the same company, people would be fired for going to another company and not showing up for television.
Nah, I think they'd be. I think Triple H is pretty lenient, and I think they're really fine. And it plus a
Yeah,
lot of the travel issues did come from this side and flight cancel due to our weather because our weather is pretty rainy and you always like to talk about that.
they could have driven.
Eh.
I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. It's not like Seth was on SmackDown.
I mean, you're just kind of shoving it up Rollins only. I mean, it was like 50% of the roster that couldn't make it.
No, I know, but it's like they all could have driven. Like this week's Raw was great. So like all the people that were missing, I didn't miss them. Raw was actually really good this
So
week.
you didn't like theory? You didn't miss theory?
I didn't even notice he wasn't on Raw. I guess that means that I don't care about Austin Theory.
Well, any final rap?
I didn't know that Seth wasn't on Raw until you told me he wasn't on Raw. I was, oh shit, you know what? You're right.
I'm still mad that Hulu chopped out Bronson Reed versus Bobby Lashley. I don't know why they did that.
That's annoying. I think there was some foul language in the middle of that
They
fight,
probably are
and
edit.
then
They're probably
and,
editing
and,
it.
and, and then it ended in a double count out. So I was like, eh.
They'll probably edit later. They probably have to edit it. Anywho,
Yeah.
any final words for this episode 20, whatever the fuck.
Episode 23. I will end this with fuck Seth Rollins. Yeah.